show comes to you live from the Mile High City in Coors Field. Today, a matchup out of the National League West between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Giants played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
German Marquez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. He will lead this one off today. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. These Rockies guys, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees, the temperature at first pitch. All even now, 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Batting second, the third baseman, Tommy Rostella.
Here's Tommy LaStella now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Previous history with German Marquez. He's an impressive 5 for 8. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Cronenworth gets his lead at first, nobody out. 2 balls and a strike. Hit well on the ground to first. There's one. On to first, a double play. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 4 home runs, and a dozen RBIs. Fastball called for strike 2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Giants nothing. Rockies coming. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, he was awfully good in his last one, only allowing 2 hits and pitching deep into the game in his last start to pick up the win. It'll be interesting to see if he can do that in back-to-back outings.
Trevor Story steps in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Danny, D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home, this would be huge for this team.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I know they're hoping for more out of Charlie Blackmon right now. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Into the box, number 9, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Ball 2 now. For the current campaign, number 9 is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right
That
there,
third.
he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. 2 out, nobody on. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. And here's Joey Gallo now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And now the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Certainly would, and you hope yesterday they didn't empty out the bucket of runs. They'd like to use some of those runs today and hopefully secure another victory.
High in the air out to center field. Hampson has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
That is it.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Buster Posey comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The numbers on the year, 272, 2 home runs, and 15 RBIs. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
3-1 to him now. And here's a That got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Christian Yelich.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Rogers shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Runner at first with two gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
21. Colin Moran.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Batting it, the center fielder.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. As he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Previous history with German Marquez. He's batting .500, 6 for 12. The 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Story scoops it up. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Blackman gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. Elias Diaz the next to hit. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
The catcher
from the stretch.
Elias Diaz.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. Watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Brendan Rodgers bats next as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman.
Now here's the first offering.
Cronenworth.
Liner in there for a base hit. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the 3rd, and his total for the year puts him in 4th place on this Gigante ball club. At the plate, Tommy La Stella, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Brandon Crawford digging in next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB now.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now a swinging bunt. Cronenworth at second. La Stella on at first with nobody out. Grounder down the line at 3rd. The 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Joey Gallo is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Lays off 2-2 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that is.
The Rockies are due to hit in the 3rd, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Two-strike pitch from Strasburg.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Batting it. No left.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it, strike one.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
The count now at 2-1. No one out with a runner at second. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Batting ninth. The pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, German Marquez. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 to count. Runner at second here with one man out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Ball 3. Trevor Story will be next. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His first home run of the season as the Rockies have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
Wow, you don't see this very often. There aren't very many pitchers that are good hitters, and sometimes you take the pitcher for granted. You just want to lay one in there. Mistake, because this guy just took it deep.
Now batting. The shortstop, Trevor.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Still only one out in the inning. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
The bat.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Now it'll be number 9. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Strasburg comes set. 0-1 on its way. Story takes his lead at third with 1 away. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game.
The right fielder.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Charlie Blackmon. Now the first pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And now the first pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The first baseman.
Now into the box, Colin Moran. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The center fielder.
Now to bat, Alex Dickerson. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Fouled off. The next 3-2. hit hard on the ground to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Elias Diaz will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Dickerson's on the move. He's there and records the first out. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. He's set. Here it comes. Nope. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next,
the batter will be Sam Hilliard.
The center fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Hilliard.
0-1's the count.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Full count, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Hit back up the middle. Crawford's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Steven Strasburg. And he takes a called strike, 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
Hey, I know they say this is not the place you want to work up in the zone for fear of home runs going out of Coors Field. But I'll tell you what, maybe he's enticing some more swing and miss up there. Maybe going to work a little bit more north and south today.
The 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, I love watching the pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Jake Cronenworth stands in as he looks at a called strike. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
1-1 to Tommy La Stella. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Josh Fuentes to the plate now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
The third baseman.
And now a pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
1-1.
Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Garrett Hampson runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Strasburg comes set. Here comes the pitch. On the ground near home, but it gets foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, German Marquez. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. First pitch of the AB on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder, and everything went with it.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time.
Nope, that's a ball.
Too high. Ball 3. Joey Gallo is on deck. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Crawford aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. And stepping in, Buster Posey, trying here to plate the tying run from second. He's set and the pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. A 3-run home run off the bat of Buster Posey. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Robert Stevenson takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Robert Stevenson.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that misses 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 5 runs on only 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Full count now, 3-2. Colin Moran waits on deck. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Yelich. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Colin Moran will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A runner at second, nobody out. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Runner at second, 1 away, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job. They're exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Chris Bryant is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. High in the air down the right field line. He's under it, and that ends the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. A 3-run home run. Through 5.5, it's now 5-3 San Francisco. Eduardo Rodriguez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Trevor Story.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Rodriguez benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Number 9 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And we take a look there at the Rockies leaders in that category as he currently sits 3rd on the team. First pitch on its way. Charlie Blackmon is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to 3rd, and he nails him at 3rd. Great throw. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Tyler Rogers is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 71.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jake Cronenworth, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Here's another 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in next, Tommy La Stella 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Rogers, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's the 0-2.
Nope.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Now batting, Brandon Crawford.
Standing in now, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. No hits to this point. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball. Here he comes on 2-0. Down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch.
Oh, that's out.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
2-0 now. Hit out towards second. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Buster Posey will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run. It's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. And this is low, ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
2-0 now. As a look, now the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Digging in will be Elias Diaz. Flew out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So now to the plate, Brendan Rodgers. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Stepping in now, Sam Hilliard. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Rodgers stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Yelich has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. So now here is Josh Fuentes, struck out in his last trip to the plate. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Julian Fernandez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ryan McMahon will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And that swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. 1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Next to stand in is Colin Moran. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ready with the 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Center fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
So now to the plate, Alex Dickerson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. A runner on first with 2 away. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. One left for San Francisco as they're unable to add to their 6-3. Ready to go for the
way to go for the Rockies. The left fielder, number 1.
Jose Cisneros is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67, Jose Cisneros.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Now the 1-0. Is high and outside for a ball. The Giants are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Yelich. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next to Colorado, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
1 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. It's off the rocks and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
The bat, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
At the plate now, Trevor Story, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Ready with the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Dickerson's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 9.
Now at the plate is number 9. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. The 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, he makes the stop. Got him. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Daniel Bard enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Second, Kurt Casale will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. 0-1 pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Batter number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jake Cronenworth. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike. Bard, a former Red Sox, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a one-year deal. But this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
The 0-1 on its way. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Oh, and 2, here it is.
Count 1 and 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. In tight with the slider, 2-2. And that one yanked just foul. Hit in the air down the left field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Third baseman, Tommy La Stella.
So in now for San Francisco, Tommy La Stella. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
First offering on its way. Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Nothing further in the San Francisco ninth. On to the bottom half. One last shot for Colorado. They trail by a couple. That's 6-4. Jake McGee is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 17.
And now in the box, Charlie Blackmon. He bounced out last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-2 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 35.
So here's the cleanup hitter,
Elias.
Elias Diaz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Moran in foul ground. 2 down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman,
So next to bat will be Brendan Rodgers, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1. The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. The 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series. 6-4 the outcome today. The Giants rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Steven Strasburg earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Jake McGee records the save, his 6th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasquez.